I grew up and was raised in Miners Mills. See, I wasn't going to be a high school football player. I had about 0% chance of ever going to college. Because a guy like J.P. Mack, who took me out of Plains High School and said that you could be a football player. I didn't know that. How do I know? My history would have been going work in a factory down the road. JP saw that I had some kind of potential of some sort, so that he got me actually lifting weights, which I knew nothing about. I was in 9th grade, and the season was getting ready to start. School started, and our first game was that weekend. And do you know, I actually went hunting and didn't go to football. I didn't even go to the football game. In high school, I remember my senior year coming up, and then all of a sudden, I have Division I people coming over from Syracuse, from Boston College, from Maryland, Penn State. The day of the draft came up, I remember there was a guy, they came over there and sat down. Indianapolis called him, picked me, and he said, "Congratulations, I'll see you later." Shook my hand, and out the door he went, never saw him again. You know, I remember the first day I'm gonna sign, because I held out 2 weeks, my agent didn't want me to sign right away. Anyway, so then the second preseason game comes up, it's against the New York Giants. LT is coming off the football field at halftime, and I'm gonna go out and make an announcement that I signed. And LT goes to me, "Hey boy, come here." He goes, "I'll be back in a few weeks. Big boys play for big money." And he did. He came at 4 sacks against us. And went, oh, let me tell you something. He was a player. I went to Philadelphia and had a great career out there, had a good time. But you know what the best part of Philadelphia was? I was close to my home here in Wilkes-Barre. My grandfather would come out to the games, and the owners would take such good care of him. See, now these helmets I was telling you about before, they're made a little differently. See the inside of this hard plastic that we added here? The middle part right in here, that's actually concaves a little bit. You know, have a little bit of give to it. It's not like this. It's not like this anymore. This is why concussions occur right here. You have nowhere to give it. Reggie White was probably the best defensive lineman that might have ever played the game up to this point. I'll tell you, you do not want to curse around Reggie. That's all I learned. Do not curse around Reggie. Why the owners of the team do not want the best they could possibly have for their players. You have a player here, he's selling out for you. He gave his body, he gave everything he has to this sport, to this game, and now he can't perform at a level anymore? Get rid of him? No, I don't see it that way. I want to take care of the guy, make sure he's at least healthy. If nothing else, make you feel better at least. See, you don't want to be a kind of a guy that can't even get out of his chair. And I was there about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was in a situation where I could not physically get up and get out of this chair. What I'm saying, but I'm telling you right now, I was one step away from being in a wheelchair. But now, all of a sudden, I found out that the CBD oil could help me physically, and I might as well do it, right? You could strive to be the best you could physically, mentally, or whatever. You're all right. You don't ever want to be in a situation where you're not performing to your top of your ability. Whether it's school or whether it's track, whether it's football, baseball, no matter what it is, if you're out there performing, you want to perform at a level as high as you could possibly do it. As long as I go out there and I could put out a good effort, then I can live with myself. Don't go through the motions. Go through the motions to be the best that you could possibly be. Don't ever do this halfway deal. You want to go as hard as you could and perform at all levels.